Guys, how's it going? I put on a red lipstick just for this video. I think it looks pretty good. Anyways, I wanted to make a video for you guys. Just had this idea come into my head and I thought I'd make a video. Today I wanted to talk about the topic of getting help. I know many of you who are watching, especially ladies. I know this because I am a lady. I am one female, so I know how it goes. So if you're a female or a male, doesn't matter. How do you find, is it hard for you to get help? Do you find that you want to tackle with everything that life throws at you and you want to handle it all alone, and you have this conditioning in you that you think that I can handle it the best way? Somebody else doesn't have a clue about what's going on in my life, so how can they really help me? I want to tell you something different today. I want to tell you, if you want to make it easy for yourself, and also if you wish to create more than an average life, if you want to create an average life, by all means, go for this. Use this route that I can handle all my problems on my own, and you will be able to handle. It might take some time. It might take a lot of pain to go through the process, but you will get there if you really wanted to get there. So the question is, if you want to create an above average life, which is totally possible, can a person alone do it? And my personal philosophy is no. And the reason I'm saying that is because I'm a coach, and I'm a mindset coach, I'm a self-discovery coach, and I'm also a career coach. I help people with their careers, I help with their confidence, I help them give clarity on who they are as a person so they can go out there and live the life and create the career that brings them happiness. Now, I do that. I don't know your exact situation, but I can still help people go through a program and get on the other side with some new tools, new awareness, new way of thinking, new mindset, and it eventually helps them build a new life and a new career. Now, why am I talking about this? Now, even though I'm a career and a mindset coach, for example, I'm going through something very difficult in my life, in my personal life. I'm going through grief of a loss of a loved one. And sometimes it's really, really difficult to go through it alone myself. In fact, I came to realization a few days ago that even though I'm a coach and I spend a lot of time, I spend a lot of time and effort and money into my personal development. What I mean by that is my mindset. I focus a lot on learning the tools and using those tools in practical life to build a strong mindset so you can get through anything in life. And which is good, but when it comes to these specific things that you're struggling with, sometimes being alone, you just can't help yourself. And it takes a lot of self-awareness to come to that place. If you're a self-aware person, you will know that whenever it comes to, let's say, if it comes to your confidence, if you're struggling with your confidence, it will pop up in places and make you feel very uncomfortable, and you might go home and cry because, let's say, because you weren't confident, you didn't speak up at a meeting when you really wanted that project to come to you, but because you didn't have the confidence, it slipped by, right? And now there's no going back. So the video that I wanted to make today was about getting help. It's not that you're broken. You don't have to be totally broken to get help. In fact, I think it takes a very, very courageous person to be able to stand up and be self-aware and say, you know what I'm doing is just not working. It works for a little bit, just like a band-aid, but I haven't found the root solution. So if you're one of those people, if you're like me, let's say, or if you're one of those people who care about personal development or who wants to have an above average life, you gotta make the right choices. And I want to encourage you to make the choice to get help. I think it's a very egoic thing. Ego has this grip on all of us. Ego never wants to get help. Ego says, I can do this on my own. It might not be perfect. I might have some pain, but that's okay. But I'm doing it by myself. It's like we want credit for what we've done in our life. But the important thing to remember is that life is hard. You have to prepare yourself for the ups and the downs. Now, how you prepare yourself, there's also easy way to prepare yourself and a harder way to prepare yourself. Easier way is to get help, especially after you've tried, you've given it your all, you've read books, you've implemented things. Because what happens is when we help ourselves, because there's no program attached to it, like step by step, like for example, I have a self-discovery program that I help clients through. It's a program for 6 months, but then you're a brand new person. You have more confidence, you have more clarity about what matters to you. And when you have clarity about what matters to you, what happens is, when you have clarity in your life, let's say if there's 10 different paths that you can follow, all of them will seem important, but once you have clarity about who you are as a person, there's only one or two ways that you should walk on. And so yeah, the video today that I wanted to make was that get help if you need help, whether that's career, your relationship, if you're struggling with grief, if it's job loss that you just had, or if you're struggling with your confidence and you have trouble making friends. It does not matter. All of us, like all of our lives, even coaches' lives, is not perfect. So I wanted to say today and share experience that even being a coach, I spend a lot of time and money and effort hiring people who are great at doing something that solves my problem of feeling grief. So I'm seeking help also. I'm going to mention one of my grief counselor, Melo Garcia. She's a dear friend of mine, and I'm going to put her link down below. If you're struggling with grief, please get help. Get help by investing in yourself, by hiring these professionals who can actually help you, rather than buying things to fill the void of whatever it is that you're struggling with. Because buying things, like buying clothes, it's not the buying of the clothes that's bad, it's why you're buying the clothes.